Okay, we are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Creatively Lisa, hiving in from Long Beach, California. I am in a different area today. I was supposed to be home, but it didn't work out that way. So we are here, and I am so excited to talk about today's topic. This was supposed to all happen at the same time, but because of the shifts and changes, I'm good. You're getting it first. So this live is absolutely imperative given what's coming up, and you know what I mean. 4th of July. Today's title of the live is Calm Before the Boom. Holistic prep for your pup before 4th of July. And today, that's what we are going over. Every single thing that you can do to set the space and set the tone for 4th of July for your pup and for you, but for your pup. That's most important. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, because I want to be calm too, is I'm going to oil up. I am going to oil up so that I am right here with you, feeling wonderful, centered, with an open heart. Coming from a wonderful space, grounded, and able to step forward to help you, support you, and give you tips and ideas on how to manage and maneuver 4th of July with your pups. Perfect. Perfect. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, what I'm doing right now is something that you can do on your on the day and prior. Actually, I do it every day with your pup. I ground. The more grounded you are, the more grounded they are, first and foremost. So what you can actually use is a couple of specific oils, which I will get out and I will show you how to do that as well. The first one is white angelica. And that just kind of filters all the excessive energy that is out on the 4th of July, first and foremost. So that's one thing that it does. And there's so much more, and I go into it a lot deeper inside my group. But that, just know that it will help filter energies from both you and your pup both. You can use it on both of you. So ground. And the second oil that I use specifically for this is Valor. Valor is a strong grounding oil as well. You use this. I put it here because I always want to come from truth and confidence and grounded. But what you want to do on your pup is you want to put it at the base of their spine and at the base of their neck, their head, back of their head, and at the base of their spine. And you put a little on each spot, and you just put your hands there. Put the oils in your hands, and you put your hands there and just settle. You will see them shift and relax almost immediately. That's Valor. And that's what's going to do for you as well. So that's a little extra bonus tip, because I always oil up, and I want to oil up before this. And I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to share these specific oils for that purpose. Now, this is a space for dog mamas who want to do more than just get through the 4th of July. You want your pup and you to feel truly safe and seen with you, that you understand what they're going through. And I have to say this, you do not leave them alone. You do not leave them alone, not at all. So keep that in mind. on that day. You've got to be home. You can go out prior, whatever, but during the festivities, ideally spend the day with them. But most important, and especially around the festivities, it's most important. So I'm so grateful that you're here. This week is so important, as I was saying, that it's not just for us, but it's for our pups. And the idea in the long run is to get them so desensitized that it's not a big deal. Luckily, the pup that I'm watching couldn't care less. Tuli was the same way. And that's because I worked with her on an ongoing basis for that purpose. And we can discuss that, and I kind of go over that a little bit deeper on how to go about doing that inside the group. But this is a good start to get. You want to get through it. You want to get through it in a positive, reinforced, safe way, so that it starts setting the tone in their mind that, hey, this isn't such a big deal. Mama's with me. Mama's giving me goodies. This is kind of fun. Oh, I love spending this much time with mama. So especially if you've seen your pup shaking under a table, panting consistently, constantly, in panic mode, or hiding in a room, under a bed, somewhere that they normally don't do, this live is for you. This is for you. We want to go beyond fear. We're going to ground in peace, preparing with intention, and using holistic tools that truly support both you and your pup. Okay, that's what we're going to be doing and focusing on today. Now, I have to say this. I'm going to throw this little tidbit in also. No, actually, I'm going to save that till towards the end, because I got to tell you, it's a good one. So, but I want to just start getting less. So let's get started now that we've oiled up. We feel we're in a good space. Why is 4th of July so triggering for dogs? Why? Well, we want to first go over their nervous system. Their nervous system during this kind of event, with all the fireworks and the noise and all the energy, it's overpowering for them. The noise, the smell, the energy, all of the chaos and craziness going on outside, they don't understand it. They don't understand it. And pets, our dogs, I think cats too, hear at a 60,000 megahertz decibel. We at 20,000. So they hear far better than we do. So it's way stronger for them. It's like setting off a fireworks in your house is what they hear. And so it's so much for them, and it scares them. Just like it would startle you, it scares them as well. So I watched a pup named Panda over 4th of July one time, and it didn't even occur to me. It wasn't actually even the 4th of July yet. I had him during that time period, but it wasn't even the 4th yet. And he was at home, and I was at a meeting, and I get a phone call from a friend of mine that was staying with me and says, your bathroom's flooding. Panda's locked himself in the bathroom and I can't get in. Oh my gosh, that poor pup was so scared. And he wasn't little, he was quite tall, very tall. And he was so scared that he got himself into the bathroom and got so mixed up and discombobulated that he did two things. He locked himself in, so got him locked himself in the bathroom. But what he also did is he broke the water lines in the bathroom to the toilet. So water was going everywhere. And I was nowhere near. And so I had to call the maintenance man. I had to come home. I was able to get the door unlocked. I got it there before they did. We were able to get the water shut off, the power at the main thing. and get it fixed. But it was a mess, and he was so scared. He would just panic, panic, panic. And that they don't understand. They don't understand. And it's so important to focus on how to mitigate these types of situations if your pup is that way. Now, how to work with them in that situation. Thule, because I worked with her from the very beginning, she was calm as heck because of the rituals and the things that I did that I'm going to discuss today that made that difference. We always spent 4th of July together. I never left her at home. She went with me. We would go out and watch fireworks, and she would be right with me. And then when I started watching a lot of pups and stuff around the 4th, she'd sit there and she'd hang out, and I would just be protecting the pups. And we always stayed in a quiet environment. We always stayed close and just really focused on intentional peace and specific practices, which I'm going to go over today. So, did you know that more pets go missing on the 4th of July than any other day of the year? Whew. The explosions, the energy, and the unpredictability of it, of the entire experience, can overload their little systems. Remember, they hear far better than we do, on top of they're extremely sensitive as well. So I had to sit on the couch all evening with oils. I think I had at the time Peace and Calming on me, probably Peace and Calming for sure. And I put a little tea away on each one of the dogs and just sit there on the couch with them. I had 3, and then I had Thule, and she was like passed out on the floor. But all 3 of them were hovered around me. And we had the diffuser going, and I put some classical music on, and we just had to sit there. And I just was there with them, holding space, really. And I saw how that practice that made Thule fall asleep and couldn't care less with the noise, that practice really helped them feel more safe during all the booms and all the fireworks. My girl, she was my Zen master. I raised her with rituals. I raised her with grounding, with diffusing. I called her my oily dog. We did our best to stay away from as much chaos as possible. And so she never feared noise, never at all. Booms from her tiny, tiny baby. I had a trainer come in and teach me and train me how to get her past that, so it never caused an issue. Vacuums, same thing, couldn't care less, because she trusted the energy that I created. And that's what your pup will do with you. That's what this practice will do over time. And then the idea is yes, we're here now, but what you can do, set the tone now. But what you can do on an ongoing basis moving forward between now, 6 months, and into New Year's, because it'll be fireworks and New Year's, is start desensitizing your pup to these sounds and noises. And feel free to leave a comment on that. And I'm happy to help you figure that out as well, because it took me a little bit of time, but I did specific things that made a difference. And it can make a difference for your pup as well. So let's get started on the prep for your pup. Now we want to start before the 4th. So start now. Start right now. He's going to go out there and give us some barks. So we want to start now. And what you want to start doing in your space is you want to start diffusing calming oils just on an ongoing basis. Have them going. Lavender, peace and calming, stress away, all the time. Have them going in the diffuser. And so these are going to be important. You also want to do grounding walks out in the grass, barefoot if you can. They already are. And this is going to help down-regulate your nervous system, because check this out. They pick all of that up from us. So even if we're kind of off, but it has nothing to do with the 4th of July, they don't know that. They're going to pick up right on that anyway and bring it right in. So the calmer you can be in your practices, the calmer they will be. Your nervous system actually helps regulate them. So how you feel, they feel. So, and then now what you also want to start doing in there is you want to find a safe space. So create a very safe space, a cozy corner, like a den. You know, if they have a crate, then you want to put blankets in there. You want to have like a machine that does white noise, or I have a diffuser that actually does gongs and plays music as well. So it's a diffuser and that. So have that right next to them. You can also have a little small speaker that plays solfeggio frequencies. You want very calming and very relaxing solfeggio frequencies for that. White noise is also good. Start building their space and start just going in it with them. Put some crystals in there also, some quartz and some rose quartz. Rose quartz is very soothing, very calming, and regular quartz will magnify your intention. I think smoky quartz also is really good for that. I don't know off the top, you know, other chaos crystals, but those are going to be the best because they're heart-based crystals. Put those in and around their bed and around their space now, and start that process and go in and just sit with them with the music on and kind of pep them in that area. And you're going to start, they're going to feel calmer just now. And you can kind of just start setting that intention, setting that precedent. So they're like, oh, wow, this is great. I love it. Have some treats by you as well. And once in a while, give them one now. And then if by chance you're in there with them, have their favorite treats in your little cubby area as well. And every time that it booms outside, like, because right now I'm hearing it constantly. So when you hear that, give them a treat and go, yay, make it fun, make it a game so that they anticipate the boom and it's now a game, it's fun. And then they get a treat every time they hear the boom. You know, start these kind of practices now, and they will start laying the groundwork for moving forward. So that's now. Now start on like, what's today? Monday, it's Friday. So today, start the diffusing. Tomorrow, continue with the diffusing. And then you want to practice staying in these spaces a little longer than normal. With treats, as I said, and calming energy. And then you want to add in the animal sense oil TOA. You can also put that topically on them, on their ears and on their paws. Give them a little paw massage with that oil, massaging it in their paws. I have a chart on the paw pads for that. So you start massaging that, put them on their ears, pet them with the oil, and just really focus on calming, positive energy going to your pup. Lower the home in general, lower the overall stimulation in the home. No loud TVs, and just less chaotic energy in the home. Here's another one. I would start unplugging the electronics. They send out a lot of EMFs. And your Wi-Fi and your internet sends out a massive amount of EMFs, and these cause energetic chaos as well. So the more you can turn that off leading up to it, start doing that as well. So add in these things for day 2, and then like on day 3, go in and start pulling out, stopping the internet when it's not absolutely necessary, like unplug all the electronics. Try to make the space as calm, serene, and peaceful as possible. Keep the solfeggio frequencies playing in the background and focus on your intention of calm, peace, and spend that quality time with your pup, just being with them. They're going to just love that energy. And then you want to do a dry run prior. So that way, if you're like, "Ooh, I need something," then you got it. So do a dry run, play low fireworks, find a recording. They're very simple to find on YouTube, and have that going on in the background, not massively loud, but have that going, and just play it for a bit and see how they do. See how they do, and practice using those calming tools that we've discussed when that's happening. See how they interact, see how they react. And then you can, at that point, decide if you want to add in CBD chews. But folks, go look at the quality. I really can't stress this enough. I wish we had them, because then I would know they would be safe. But go look at the quality and find out if they're organic and single sourced, and where's the farm, and all of this kind of stuff, because it makes such a difference on the quality of the treat that you're giving. So CBD treats are good, calming chews, a snuffle mat, or those, another thing that's really good are those, what are they? They're shirts that you put on your pup, and it helps calm them and keeps them relaxed. But snuffle mats can help keep them occupied. Another thing you can do while the music is playing is, I used to play a game with Thule called Hide and Seek, Find the Treat. So I would literally hide treats, her favorite freeze-dried treat, all over the house, everywhere. And then have the music, that's the noise going, and have the oils, and really have it oiled up, and go find it. And let them focus on finding the treats as the booms are going on. And you're like, yay, and make it a fun game. Try that. That's always something that they love, because it's a fun game. And then they're focused on finding the treats, and they're not so concerned about, hey, what's those noises going on out there? I don't like that. And you're more relaxed as well, because you're having fun watching them. So this is something that's going to help calm down. It's going to just really set the tone for the actual day. So you want to make sure that you want to finalize your playlist in advance. Like, you've got all your music set up. You don't have to fumble around and try to find it. Your routine is set. The treats are there. The oil, the diffuser, everything is set in the space. And also another good idea is a salt lamp. They've just put a serene tint on everything, and it's very calming. And very calming and very soothing. That's what's wonderful about them. And then what time, and then just know what time you're going to start winding down and getting into this space, getting into this time frame. Have that kind of set up too in advance, so that when things start happening, you're already in process. That will make things so much easier, simpler, and you will be much more focused and more calmer yourself. So I want to go over what products and tools you'll need and why they work so good. Okay, so first off, as you know, essential oils, first and foremost. However, I only use Young Living because they're the best. I don't trust any other company. I don't trust any other way, because I know where these oils come from. They are organic from their own farms and their own distilleries. So there's no additives. The soil is not depleted. It's one press distillation. So it's not done over and over and over again. It's done steam versus solvent. So you know that the only thing is in the oils are the oils. That's what's wonderful about them. And it's pure. There's no additives. There's not even no oils, nothing else added into them. So we use Young Living oils, stress away, Peace and calming, lavender, valor, animal sense TOA, and white angelica. A diffuser. And this is wonderful because it gets the scent into the air so that it works with their olfactory system and the limbic part of their brain. So it's going to go right up in that area, and it's going to bring about a piece of calm and calm them down. So that's what's going to be helpful there as a diffuser. A white noise machine or your Spotify playlist, your music playlist with solfeggio frequencies. That, one or the other. And then you want calming treats. You want chews. You want their favorite freeze-dried single protein sourced treat as well. So the CBD chews, treats, and you want some enriching toys and stuff around them. Think about that game. And then crystals like amethyst is also really good for this. As I said before, rose quartz, quartz crystal itself, and also smoky quartz near and around their beds. So those 4 crystals are really good. So focus on those. So those are the tools that you're going to need. Again, if you have questions about this, please just leave me a comment, and I'm happy to get back to you and go over these with you, because I got to tell you, they are a game changer. I can't imagine not having it. The oils are so powerful because the scent actually bypasses the logic and goes straight to the emotional centers of the brain. And that's true for both you and your pup, both of you. So I always recommend starting with you first. I always start with me because I oil up first, get myself in a calming, peaceful state, put joy over my heart, valor on my throat to ground, white angelica to protect the energy. Absolutely. And do the same for your pup. Your dog reads you before they read anything else. When you're calm and peaceful and grounded and in a present state with them, they feel safe. And that's what you want. And so stay with them, keep them near you during this practice, and focus on that. And ask yourself, here's a little emotional check-in for you as well. So again, save this video, share it with a friend. I put it out on the main page because everybody needs to see this. So if you are anxious yourself, just thinking about how your dog is going to handle it, think about that. So that's an emotional check-in. Are you still holding on to guilt from last year's episode? We all do that too. When they're trembling all night and you felt helpless, let that go. Let that go. You crave more connection, intentional way to prepare, not just react. These are things that are so important, and you're not alone. The fact that you're here shows me that this is important to you and that you care so deeply about your pup. And that's what's powerful, and they understand that. So just do an emotional check-in and clear that out. Let it go. That's not serving you. It's not serving your pup. Today's a new day, you need new tools, and you can get started today simply, easily. So I have a calm ritual checklist. I have it. It is phenomenal download, and it's available inside my High Vibe Dog group. So if you're not a part of it, get a part of it, because it's getting posted this week, either later today. I do believe it's going to be posted later today. That literally gives you the rundown of every single thing, what to do, how to do it, all of that. So that's in the group. So you could just comment group, and that way you can have access to it. And share this with your friends. Save it because you'll need it. And start thinking about what you're going to do every day to make it simpler and more easier for you and your pup to navigate this holiday. So a ritual this ritual, this process that you're doing with them will make it so much easier. And it makes it so much simpler. And as I said, the ritual checklist allows you to, I made it really easy. So it allows you to just go ding, 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 and make sure that you've hit everything. And it'll make it so much easier for you. So I want this to be a safe, peaceful, loving holiday, an amazing holiday. I'm so excited that it's 4th of July. It's probably the first year, and I can't tell you how long that I'm excited. And I'm an amazingly proud American for the first time ever in a long time. And so we need to be able to celebrate in a peaceful, loving way with our pups. So spend that evening with your pup. Spend the day with your friends, and also there's something else I've got coming next week. A lot of these foods that we eat around these holidays are not serving our pups and can actually be toxic to them. And next week, I'm focusing all on that. So keep that in mind as well. And the more, remember, they just need your grounded presence. Just your grounded presence. That's what they need. So keep that in mind. And I invite you to join us in the group and focus on this and let me know how this practice works for you. Let me know what you tried. I want to hear how it worked for you. Start today implementing it into your week, and I'm so excited. So let me know how it goes. And remember, always create something magnificent with your pup. And I will